Hey there, these are the new Beats Powerbeats Pro 2. New design, new drivers, new Apple H2 chip, new built-in heart rate sensor, and yes, active noise canceling for the first time in a pair of Powerbeats. Let's get right into the review to find out just how much better they are than the originals and how they stack up against Apple's Airpods Pro 2, which carry the same $250 list price. Okay, so let me start by saying I've never been a huge fan of the Powerbeats. Not really any of them. They didn't quite fit my ears right. They seemed overpriced, and the Powerbeats Pro's case seemed too big. That said, I did recognize why a lot of people like their ear hook design, and I thought the original Powerbeats Pro sounded a whole lot better than earlier Powerbeats. Ultimately, however, I preferred the Beats Fit Pro. Now it's been almost 5 years since the Powerbeats Pro were released, so Beats has had a lot of time to plot how to make Gen 2 better, and they really have improved quite a bit. As far as design goes, there are a few big upgrades. First, Beats says it's improved the overall ergonomic shape of the earbud and acoustic housing and completely redesigned the ear hook. It's 50% smaller and incorporates nickel titanium alloy, so it's both flexible and durable, and I didn't have any problem using my glasses with it. The buds definitely felt more comfortable to wear and fit my ears better overall, but I still couldn't get a tight seal from any of the ear tips Beats provides, which now includes an extra large set of tips that's barely bigger than the large tips. To be clear, most of you, probably upwards of 90% of you, will not have the problem I had. My ears tend to require a certain shape of ear tip, and the Beats ear tips are a little too conical for me and don't quite extend far enough into my ear canal to seal it off. Sennheiser and Bowers and Wilkins tips work best for my ears, and that's what I ended up sticking on these buds to get a tight seal. I only mention all this because the quality of that seal will greatly impact how these buds sound and how well their noise canceling works. If you get a tight seal, both are impressive. I'll get into all that in a minute, but let me just finish up with the design changes first. One of the nice things about Beats buds is that they have a physical B button to control playback, and the Powerbeats Pro 2, like their predecessor, retain that button along with a physical rocker button for volume adjustments. When you're running or biking, it tends to be easier to use physical buttons, and this ear hook design will obviously appeal to folks who worry about keeping their buds in their ears during sporting activities or just in general. Like the original Powerbeats Pro and the Airpods Pro 2, these are IPX4 splash proof, but Beats says they've undergone rigorous testing for sweat resistance, so they should work fine even for heavy sweaters. The case is still a little beefy, but Beats has made it 25% smaller and included wireless charging, a first in a set of Beats earbuds. Hallelujah for that. Battery life is rated at up to 10 hours with noise canceling off and 8 hours with it on, with an additional 3.5 charges in the case. That's almost double the battery life of the Airpods Pro 2. Beats has managed to pack a lot of tech into the buds. They're not only equipped with Apple's H2 chip, the same chip found in the Airpods Pro 2, but ear detection sensors along with a tiny heart rate sensor in each bud, which is important to note because most earbuds I've tried with heart rate sensors only have one in a single bud. Ear-based heart rate sensors tend to be quite accurate, and the one in the Powerbeats Pro 2 is designed to replace a heart rate sensor you strap across your chest, not the heart rate sensor in an Apple Watch or the Garmin Fenix 8 watch I'm wearing right now. In fact, if you have an Apple Watch, its heart rate sensor takes precedence over the one in the Powerbeats Pro 2. So if you're wearing your Apple Watch at the same time as the buds, your heart rate will be monitored by the watch. I'm not going to do an in-depth review of the earbuds heart rate monitoring as part of this video, but I did try it with the Nike Run Club app. It seemed to work fine. Battery life barely seemed to be impacted, and heart rate data was archived in Apple's Health app. At launch, Beats has partnered with a handful of fitness apps. With iOS devices, the heart rate monitor starts up automatically when you put the buds in your ears and outputs parsed data every 5 seconds. Beats says that all Android fitness and wellness apps that have heart rate monitoring capabilities should be fully compatible with the Powerbeats Pro 2, but you'll have to manually start the monitoring. With some of its earlier earbuds and headphones, including its Studio Buds line and Studio Buds Pro and Solo headphones, Beats marketed them toward both Apple and Android users. The Powerbeats Pro work just fine with Android devices and link up with the Beats Android app, but they do have more Apple exclusive features. That includes personalized spatial audio with head tracking, hands-free Siri, audio sharing, and iCloud pairing across all your Apple devices logged into your iCloud account. They have a more basic Find My feature for both Apple and Android users, but not the more advanced precision Find My found in the Airpods Pro 2, which have a U1 chip and a case with a speaker in it that plays a sound to help you locate your buds. Except for that U1 chip, the Powerbeats Pro 2 seems to be built on the same foundation as the Airpods Pro 2, which is powered by Apple's H2 chip and are ultra low latency and can even do lossless audio like the Airpods Pro 2 when they're paired with Apple's pricey Vision Pro headset. But at launch anyway, the Powerbeats Pro 2 are missing some of the Airpods Pro 2's newer features, which shouldn't surprise anyone. There's active noise canceling, a transparency mode to let ambient sound in, and adaptive noise canceling, but there's no hearing aid mode, no conversation awareness mode that lowers your music's volume when you start a conversation, and no adaptive audio mode that automatically adjusts noise canceling levels based on what's going on around you. I'm personally a fan of the conversation awareness mode, so hopefully it's added in the future. Now, a lot of you are probably wondering how the Powerbeats Pro 2 sound and noise canceling compared to the Airpods Pro 2. To my ears anyway, the Powerbeats Pro 2 actually sound better and the noise canceling seems pretty close to what you get with the Airpods Pro 2. However, my seal tended to be slightly more consistent with the Airpods Pro 2, so the noise canceling on the Airpods Pro 2 seemed to be a touch better overall. As I said, the Powerbeats Pro 2 have new drivers as well as a new venting system and amplifier. The sound seems bolder and clearer than the Airpods Pro with better overall separation. As you'd expect from a Beats product, the Powerbeats Pro features strong bass, but it's well-defined bass, and the earbuds seem pretty well balanced. By that I mean the bass doesn't overwhelm the treble and mid-range. I didn't feel I got the slightly more pure, accurate sound of Bowers & Wilkins' pricier PI8 earbuds, or even Sennheiser's Momentum True Wireless 4 earbuds, but these are very good sounding earbuds and a noticeable step up from the original Powerbeats Pro. I also thought their sound was a little more detailed and open than the Beats Fit Pro sound. What about their call quality? Well, thanks to the H2 chip, new microphones, and voice accelerometers to help pinpoint your voice, Beats also made some improvements in the voice department, and callers were generally impressed with how well they could hear me, even in noisier environments. The buds did a good job filtering out background noise while keeping my voice clear. Here's a sample call to check that out. All right, I'm in the streets of New York City here, and I'm talking to video producer Numi. Numi, I've got a lot going on around me, a lot of noise, cars in the background. It's quite windy. How do I sound overall?
You sound great. I don't hear any of that background noise. You sound as if you're just in a closed room.
So that's my quick review of the Powerbeats Pro 2. While I personally had some issues with the included ear tips, I did think the buds are improved in every way from their predecessor, and people who like the originals will be impressed with this next-gen version. The Airpods Pro 2 have some advantages, including a smaller design for both the case and buds and a few extra features, but the Powerbeats Pro 2 have their own advantages, including a bit better sound and battery life, along with that heart rate sensor and ear hook design that certainly helps keep the buds on your head. Just note that we may see the new Airpods Pro 3 this fall that could feature their own performance and design improvements, making the choice between Apple Buds even more challenging. I'll finish by saying that there are a lot of new premium earbuds with built-in ear hooks, though the majority of them, like Shock's new Open Fit 2, have an open design with no ear tips that some people prefer. I like the Shocks and some of those other open earbuds, but if you're looking for ear hook style earbuds with noise canceling and superior sound quality, the Powerbeats Pro 2 are probably the best right now. As always, let me know what you think about the new Powerbeats Pro 2 in the comments section. Would you get them over the Airpods Pro 2? And do you think they're a better option than other sports earbuds? And most importantly, what color do you like best? I'm David Carnoy for CNET.com. Thanks for watching.